Hello, I'm Sylvia Tischler from The Polished Professional. The other day I worked with a lovely young gal who had just written a book, and she was off doing her book signings and presentations, and she needed a little bit of help on her presentation and how she was going to start it. So she began with, "Hello, my name is, and today I'm going to be talking to you about," and I said, "Stop right there. It's boring. You need to have an opening that grabs the attention of your audience." So how are you going to do that? You're either going to give a great story, give some startling facts or figures, anything that's going to grab the attention of the audience. That is part of the 4-part Borden Formula for writing speeches, which is ho-hum, why bring that up, for instance, and so what. So in the ho-hum, you would tell a story that is going to grab people's emotions. So I'll give you an example. When I was 11 years old, my brothers and sisters and I were out playing cops and robbers in the front yard as we saw my father carry my mother out to the car. 3 days later, my father came home and told us that our mother was paralyzed and that she would never be able to walk again. And 2 years later, we saw my father as he carried our mother back into the house. That was my ho-hum. Did I grab your emotions? Did I grab your attention? It's a little story. In the why bring that up, I'm going to tell you, why did I tell you that story? Why did I give you those startling figures and facts? So you have to build a bridge. So the bridge in this case would be, many times over the next 35 years, my father had to carry my mother in and out of buildings, up and down stairs, into the church, into the hospital, over to the school. She had to be carried everywhere because there were no ramps or people were parked in the handicap zone. So this now is my bridge. You know now what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to start talking about handicapped accessibility in our cities. In the for instance part, we will now put where you should go to get handicapped services installed in your streets or in the buildings where you live, why you should not be parking in the handicap zone, and many, many different tips and tricks and information that goes into the body of your speech. Then we have to close. And we have to close as powerful as we opened. And when we close, our closing, which is in our so what. So what do I want you to do with that information? And you must take that and tie it back into your opening so people know that you're finished. So in this case, I would say, so the next time you think, I'm just going to pull into that handicap spot for 5 minutes, nobody will know. Remember my father as he carried my mother up and down the stairs or into the mall. And imagine that somebody has to carry you and back up and park somewhere else. That's another one of our little tips and tricks. Visit us at thepolishedprofessional.ca. I'm Sylvia Tischler, The Polished Professional.